Today's drawing activity, we are going to be drawing people. Now, we've been making these houses and these villages that are three-dimensional, and I thought it would be really fun if we draw some people on these rectangles, and you'll see that there is a folded line here. So when we draw our people, we will then be able to cut this out, fold on this line, and they will stand upright. So let's get started. Because we know our people will have to have their feet right here on this line, I'm going to be thinking about how big to make my people. Now, there is no one right way to draw people. I draw people in probably 100 different ways. There's just as many ways to draw people as there are people. So I will show you some ideas to think about as you're drawing people. I usually start with a really light pencil. This is just a regular pencil, but I'm going to be putting light pressure. And what that means is when I draw a line, I can draw it really hard like this, but I can also draw it really soft. And the reason is because if I want to go ahead and erase, I can erase and it's not going to show up as much. When I'm drawing people, I always start out with a circle for the head. Now, a head is not a perfect circle, but it gives us a little bit of an idea of where to go next. So I'm going to draw a very, very light circle right here. And right on that circle, I'm going to draw a line right down the middle. This is going to tell me where the middle of my head is. I'm also going to draw a little bit of a curved line in the middle of the circle right across. This is going to tell me where the eyes are. Did you know that eyes are right actually in the middle of the head? And from that point, I'm going to draw a nose, and this is going to give me a guide as to where to draw the chin. The chin now is going to come and protrude a little bit down below that circle. So now it's no longer a perfect circle, but I've ovaled it out, and now I have an idea of where to draw the mouth. From this point on, you can do all kinds of things. You can finish out the face, but for the sake of time, I'm going to draw the hair. I'm going to make this a boy with kind of shaggy hair like this. I'm not going to worry about it too much because I can go in and do the details later. Now, as I'm thinking about the rest of the body, remember the feet need to be down here. And so everyone's body has a torso, has hips, and we all have legs. And I'm going to kind of roughly space that out. Now, this isn't going to be extremely realistic, but it's going to give me a little bit of a gauge. Today, I'm going to keep it really simple, and I'm going to start by drawing the rough outline of a boy's t-shirt. You can see where I've drawn the hips right here, so I'm going to draw this boy's t-shirt like this. And I'm going to draw the arms in later because I'm actually going to make some changes, I think. He's going to wear some pants like this. And his shoes are going to be right on this line. It's probably a little bit closer than I would have liked, but that's okay for the sake of this exercise. Now, because we're in a village and we're drawing a little town today, I'm actually going to erase a little bit of that line of his shirt because I thought it'd be really fun. What if he is holding a book? He's going to be holding a book because he just went to the library. Maybe he went to the bookstore and he is coming home with a book. So there I've added in that little book. Now I'm going to draw his other hand just right here, hanging down. And what I can do from here is I could outline it a little bit darker if I want with a darker pencil. Maybe I'm just going to keep this shaded in pencil. If you want, you can color it in. I'm just going to keep this black and white for now, just pencil line. I'm going to outline the parts that I really want to show up. And this will help me if I choose to cut out this boy all the way if I want to. Now, I have this big fancy eraser, but the truth is you can use any eraser. I just happen to have this one here with me right now. I'm going to erase some of these softer lines that I originally did. I'm just going to pick that up, and then I'm going to go over the lines I did before. His eyes are wanting to be a little wonky. That's okay. Now you have your person.